everyone, I'm back today. Sorry about the brief pause again. If you remember my last video, I was telling you guys how I was going to make an apple pie. Well, I did. And when I was coring the apple, don't ask me why, because I'm left-handed. I was cutting with my right hand, and I cut down, and literally blood went everywhere. How gross is that? I mean, all over my floor. I cut my hand really bad. So today is the first day where it's actually feeling okay enough to like hold makeup utensils and stuff. So, anyways. To the look, I'm trying out new products today. I've never worn Bare Minerals, and I just bought something that I'm going to be doing the full shebang review in my next video on this afternoon. But anyways, the eyeshadows are Bare Minerals. I'll show you the look real quick. I'll zoom in here. If you don't want to hear me blabble and introduce the products, go ahead and go to right here, this area, this number in the video, and that way you can just jump right on in. If you want to stick around though, here's what I'm going to talk about. First things first, instead of using, my kitten's right here, and she's going crazy because I'm not paying attention. Come here, Zig, say hi. She's got big. Instead of using Urban Decay Potion Primer, I would highly suggest using MAC's Painterly. It's a little bit thicker, and it tends to, I think, grab loose powders better, which is what these shadows are that I'm using. And here's the shadows. These are awesome. This one's called Hot Spot, and seeing it in the can doesn't really do it justice. But look at this. I swatched some. It reminds me of, like, have you seen those cars that they turn colors they change colors depending on the way that you look at them? Oh, I wish you could really see this color better. Super shimmery. And the purple that I've got on is, it's not your typical purple. It can pick up a lot of, like, it picks up, I think, a lot of grayish tones, like cooler tones, but it's a really pretty purple. I've never really seen one like this. And the purple is called Trinity. And, but yeah, these two colors look really cool together, I thought. And I'm curious to see if anybody has this other colors that you've worked with, because I think that you can really do a lot with it. Also, I thought I should mention this. If you'd like to pick up more of the cooler tones, it'd be neat to integrate. This is the MAC's pigment in, oh god, what the heck is the name of this? Cornflower? I think this would go really neat with the purple. And you can get an idea of it. It's like that. And that would also go great, I think, with that Hot Spot. I think these would be a cool look to do. I might try that out later on. But, yeah, that kind of introduces the shadows. They go in really easy. They blend really well. I still have to work out today, so I'll be able to see how well they stay on. That's always an issue for me. But, yeah, so thanks for watching again, and stay tuned because my next video is going to be a great Christmas idea. If you like Bare Minerals, I found something that it's a little pricey, but would be a really nice gift either for yourself or for someone special that is obsessed with cosmetics like we are. So, have a great day, and what a windy one for us. And all the leaves are almost gone off the trees. It's going to be winter, so I'll probably be doing a lot more tutorials since I won't be outside as much. But, alright, well, thanks for tuning in, and let me know your thoughts and opinions, and thanks so much for all the comments that you guys have left up to this point. So I'll see you soon. Bye. I prep my eye with MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly, just because it's a little bit of a heavier grade, and I think it gets like a little bit more tacky than the Urban Decay. So let's go ahead and get started with the first color I'm using, which is this Hot Spot. And literally, you don't need much. That's my cap, alright? And I'm going to just use a fluffier style brush to go ahead and apply as shown. And kind of like, because it's kind of almost a pigment, not much of pigment, but it can get some fallout, so, you know, put your foundation on afterwards. And I'm blending this over the majority of my eye, but leaving the highlight area alone underneath the brow. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my Constructivist paint pot and using a flatter brush, And the wind is whipping around out there right now. Using a flatter brush, I'm going to apply on the lid. And I'm just kind of sticking inside of the lid, and I'm not being perfect at all with it because I'm going to blend it all around. Next, using my favorite brush, 217, I'm going to go ahead and move that around using circular motions, like a mix of circular and windshield wiper motions. And already we're getting that smoky effect. Alright, that should be good. Next we're moving on to the really interesting purple color called Trinity, and it's not, I don't even know how to really describe this color. It's not a bright purple, but it just seems like it has like kind of like a metal undertone, and I'm just tapping my excess off using my fluffy brush, and I'm patting it on that area. And moving it around. You can switch your blending brushes if you like. And again, using that circular windshield wipe motion, blending it, just blending. I'm not really using any, I'm just trying not to go too high up with it, that's all. Alright, next I'm going to apply a highlight. You can use whatever I'm using. I use this all the time, you guys probably know. Shroom by MAC. Any type of off-white without a lot of shimmer, I would suggest. And I'm really just sticking to literally right underneath that brow bone. And I always just like to do one last blending motion. Next, let's do the liner. Using Lorac Front of the Line Pro. Alright, there's that. I'm going to apply some mascara, and I'll be right back. Bottom of my eye, I'm going to try to keep things a little bit softer than usual, and I'm switching to my angled brush, and I'm using Macro Violet Fluid Line by MAC, and it's a real pretty plummy color, I guess you could say. It's more on the warmer side of things when it comes to purples. Using my angled brush. And again, what I call just tightening things up a bit. Instead of black, I'm using, this is by Palladio, and it's a liquid liner in charcoal blue, but I would say it's more of layman's terms, just a gray. And then you're done. So I will zoom out for the finished look to show you guys.